engaging tone. Welcome to Global Sky Update. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Why are there not more people talking about the real story behind the viral F-16 Viper news in the Philippines? Good evening, and welcome to tonight's special report. We're here to unpack a story that's been making waves across the Philippines and beyond, one that sparked excitement, debate, and a fair bit of confusion. The internet is buzzing with claims that the Philippines has just received 40 brand new F-16 Viper fighter jets from the United States. These reports have captured the imagination of many, with images of sleek jets and triumphant handshakes between military officials flooding our screens. Social media platforms lit up almost instantly. Hashtags trended, and posts celebrating the supposed arrival of these advanced jets went viral. For many Filipinos, the idea of a stronger, more modern Air Force is a source of national pride and renewed hope for the country's defense capabilities. YouTube channels, Facebook groups, and online forums buzzed with speculation and excitement. Videos analyzing the arrival of the F-16s racked up thousands of views, while forum threads debated what this could mean for the region's balance of power. The narrative painted a picture of a newly empowered Philippine Air Force, ready to take on any challenge. But is this story actually true? In today's digital age, the line between fact and fiction can blur in an instant. News spreads at lightning speed, and sometimes, what starts as a rumor can quickly snowball into a widely accepted fact. The tale of the 40 F-16s is a textbook example of how a small kernel of truth can be transformed into a mountain of misinformation. Dramatic headlines, eye-catching thumbnails, and viral posts can make even the most unlikely stories seem credible. The reality, however, is far more nuanced. The Philippines is indeed interested in modernizing its Air Force, and talks with the United States about acquiring F-16s have been ongoing for years. But the process of military procurement is complex, involving negotiations, budgets, and long timelines. No official delivery of 40 F-16 Vipers has taken place, at least not yet. So where did this story come from? How did a discussion about potential deals turn into viral news about jets landing on Philippine soil? Tonight, we'll trace the origins of this rumor, examine the facts, and explore why such stories spread so quickly in the age of social media. We'll consult official documents, speak with defense experts, and break down the real status of the Philippine Air Force's modernization plans. Our investigation will separate fact from wishful thinking, and help you understand what's really happening behind the headlines. Our goal tonight isn't to disappoint, but to bring clarity. The truth behind the viral news reveals a complex dance of diplomacy, military procurement, and the powerful influence of social media on public perception. It's a story about hope, ambition, and the challenges of turning dreams into reality. So, what's next for the Philippine Air Force? Are F-16 Vipers truly on the horizon, or is this just another case of viral wishful thinking? Stay with us as we get to the bottom of the Philippine Air Force's fighter jet ambitions and uncover the real story behind the headlines. To understand the hype, let's rewind. For nearly a decade, the Philippines had no operational fighter jets. Its F-5s were retired, leaving a major gap in defense. The government responded with a modernization program, starting with 12 Fa-50PH light combat jets from South Korea. These jets were a stepping stone, not the final goal. The real prize, a true multi-role fighter capable of defending the nation's skies and seas. But acquiring such jets is slow, expensive, and complex, fueling years of speculation and rumors. The viral F-16 story landed in a climate of anticipation, where every hint of progress is amplified online. So, what's the F-16 Block 70 Viper? It's the latest, most advanced version of the legendary F-16, built by Lockheed Martin. The Viper features cutting-edge radar, advanced electronics, and a strengthened airframe for decades of service. It can carry a wide range of modern weapons, and offers exceptional speed and maneuverability. For the Philippines, acquiring the Viper would be a game-changer, transforming its Air Force into a modern, credible deterrent. It would also boost interoperability with the U.S., a key ally. No wonder the idea of getting these jets sparked so much excitement. But the reality is more complicated than a viral headline. When it comes to modern fighter jets, the F-16 Viper is often the first name that comes to mind. But in the world of military aviation, it isn't the only contender vying for attention and contracts. The Swedish Saab Gripen stands as the F-16's main rival. Both jets are highly advanced, but they take very different approaches to air combat and national defense. Each has carved out a unique reputation, offering distinct advantages that appeal to different air forces around the world. The F-16 is a high-performance, combat-proven aircraft. It's been a backbone of the U.S. Air Force for decades and is deeply integrated with American and NATO military systems. Its advanced avionics, weapons compatibility, and battle-tested reliability make it a favorite among pilots. However, this level of sophistication comes at a price. The F-16 is expensive to purchase, and its maintenance and operational costs are among the highest in its class. The Saab Gripen, on the other hand, is designed with efficiency in mind. It's significantly cheaper to buy and operate, and its modular design allows for quick, easy maintenance, even from small remote airfields. The Gripen's adaptability means it can be serviced by a small crew, making it ideal for countries with limited resources or infrastructure. For nations like the Philippines, where defense budgets are tight and every dollar counts, the Gripen's lower acquisition and life cycle costs are especially attractive. It offers a way to modernize air defenses without breaking the bank, and its proven track record in smaller air forces adds to its appeal. Ultimately, the F-16 offers unmatched power, advanced technology, and seamless alliance integration, making it a top choice for those seeking maximum capability and global interoperability. The Gripen, meanwhile, stands out for its flexibility, cost-effectiveness, and ease of operation, especially for air forces that need to do more with less. The Philippine Air Force has shown a clear interest in the F-16, drawn by its prestige and performance. But the reality of limited funding means that every option must be carefully weighed, and the Gripen's affordability cannot be ignored. This is the classic dilemma faced by many countries. Should they invest in top-tier performance and global partnerships, or choose practical efficiency and long-term sustainability? The answer isn't simple, and it sparks heated debates among military planners, politicians, and the public alike. Decision-makers must strike a delicate balance between ambition and budget, ensuring that the chosen jet meets both operational needs and financial realities. Every factor, from maintenance costs to alliance benefits, must be considered. As of now, the debate continues, with no final decision made. The future of the Philippine Air Force's fighter fleet remains uncertain, hinging on ongoing negotiations and careful analysis. While viral stories may claim a winner, the reality is far more complex. The process is ongoing, and the final choice will reflect a careful balance of performance, cost, and national priorities. Let's take a closer look and fact-check the widely circulated claim about the Philippines supposedly buying 40 F-16 fighter jets from the United States. This story has made the rounds on social media, news blogs, and even some mainstream outlets, but how much of it is actually true? To get to the bottom of this, we need to turn to the U.S. Defense Security Cooperation Agency, or DSCA. This agency is the official and only source for information about U.S. government-approved arms sales to foreign countries. If there's any truth to the story, it would be found in their records. In June 2021, the DSCA did indeed notify the U.S. Congress about a possible sale of F-16 fighter jets to the Philippines. But here's the key detail. The notification was for just 12 F-16 Viper aircraft, not 40. This is a significant difference, and it's clearly stated in the official press release and documents. The estimated price tag for these 12 jets, along with all the necessary equipment, weapons, training, and support, was set at $243 billion. This figure is not just for the planes themselves, but for the entire package needed to operate them effectively. To put that in perspective, $2.43 billion is already a massive portion of the Philippines' annual defense budget. For a country with many competing priorities, this is a huge financial commitment, and it's not something that can be decided or paid for lightly. In fact, Philippine defense officials have publicly stated that the offer was too expensive. Negotiations have been ongoing, with the government looking for ways to either lower the cost or consider alternative options. As of now, no final agreement has been reached. So where did the number 40 come from? After reviewing all available official documents, press releases, and credible news sources, there is absolutely no evidence to support the claim that 40 jets were ever part of the deal. It appears to be a clear case of exaggeration, possibly fueled by speculation or misunderstanding. If the Philippines were to actually purchase 40 F-16s, the cost would skyrocket to nearly $10 billion, an amount that would be completely unrealistic given the country's current defense spending and economic situation. Such a deal would be unprecedented and almost impossible to finance. When we compare the viral social media posts to the official data, the claim simply doesn't hold up. The numbers don't match, and the facts are clear. The story of 40 jets is not supported by any credible evidence. The real story is much more modest, a possible but not yet finalized deal for 12 F-16s. Negotiations are still in progress, and nothing has been signed or delivered. As of now, there is no contract, no delivery, and certainly not 40 jets on the way. The process is still ongoing, and any claims to the contrary are simply not accurate. This is a classic example of how misinformation can grow from a small kernel of truth, 12 jets under negotiation, into a much larger and more dramatic story, thanks to rumors, wishful thinking, and the viral nature of social media. So, let's stick to the facts. The Philippines is considering a deal for 12 F-16s, not 40. Always check official sources before believing the headlines. How did this story spread so fast?
We checked official US and Philippine announcements. Only 12 jets, not 40.
Defense analysts call the 40-jet claim pure fantasy. Such a deal would take years of planning and approval.
So how did it go viral?
It started on small blogs, then was picked up by bigger accounts and YouTube channels chasing clicks. They inflated the numbers for drama. Once the story gained momentum, it was nearly impossible to correct. The exciting version always spreads faster than the truth.
Beyond budget, there are practical reasons why 40 jets are unrealistic. Military procurement is a marathon, defining requirements, evaluations, negotiations, and years of production. The Philippine Air Force would need new infrastructure, training for pilots and crew, and massive logistical support. Buying 40 jets at once is like buying 40 Ferraris with no roads or mechanics. Historically, the Philippines buys in small batches, like the 12 FA-50s. Even if a contract for 12 F-16s was signed today, delivery would take years. Lockheed Martin's production line is already busy with other countries' orders. A sudden delivery of 40 jets is impossible. No contract, no funding, no infrastructure. The real process is slow and deliberate, not instant. The viral story ignores these realities. Why did so many believe the story? Rising tensions in the West Philippine Sea have fueled public anxiety and a desire for a stronger military. The idea of 40 advanced jets is emotionally powerful, a symbol of national pride and security. Misinformation thrives when it tells people what they want to hear. Social media amplifies these stories, making them hard to debunk. The real modernization story is slower, but it's happening. Patience and media literacy are key. Progress is real, even if it's not as dramatic as a viral headline. Let's be clear. As of today, the Philippines has not received 40 F-16 Vipers from the US. The viral claim is false, a mix of a small truth and a lot of fiction. The US approved a possible sale of 12 jets, but no contract has been signed. The number 40 is pure fabrication. The real story is ongoing negotiations, with cost as the biggest hurdle. The choice between F-16 and Gripen remains open. Modernizing the Air Force is a marathon, not a sprint. Always question sensational claims and check primary sources. True progress is measured in signed contracts, not viral posts. Stay informed through credible sources. Good night.